President's Cup, day number 3, Sooner Nationals, Tulsa, in the gate on the 20 bike, Byron Patterson, the 208 bike, Ethan Stoddard, the 812, Callum Holloway, the 145 bike, Shannon Taylor, on the 215 bike, the Jews, Justin Richmond, on the 219 bike, Brandon Elmore, on the 916, Jacob Peebles, and on the 274, Alec Bob. The one, don't forget my son, to forget everyone. Gate is down. Lane choice went to lane number 3, and he is out in a hurry. Elmore and on the underneath side. It is Bob and Elmore running 1 and 2 right now. Jacob Peebles sitting in the 3 slot. The Juice hanging on the 4, coming out of the Tulsa turn. It is Alec Bob all weekend long coming into the corner. Alec Bob going to take it to the line on the 1 spot. Going to go Elmore 2, Peebles 3, and the Juice. Justin Richmond rounding out the top 4. Oh, yeah. Rookie Pro of the Year showing you how to get it done right there. Alec Bob going super duper fast. But now it's time. Ladies and gentlemen, in the gate, the 6 and under, mixed open. Like I said, you can't do both, son. You can't grow up and do it all. 6 and under mixed opens, joint. Kamalaki, Witt, Gillian, Holmes, Lee, Denby, Lovins, and Gallegos. Yeah, Sequoia getting it done. Man, she's got a whole bunch of wins coming in this weekend. Looking to get another one out of the Tulsa turn. Bay Area BMXers. Go Raiders, right, Howard? Go Raiders. Yeah, you won't ever hear me say that again. Maybe. Coming back. Gamalaki going to get the win. 64 bike. Picking up that second slot. William Joint. Third slot to Corey Holmes rounding out the top 4. The Diva Kaylee Lovins. 7-8 mixed open. Wilson, Furian, Bailey, Stevens, Snell, Heckendorf, and Lynn. 1-2 riders down on the 2 straightaway. Coming out of Tulsa turn, National Age Group number 3, Ryan Bailey. Bailey's got Isabella Stevens sitting in the 2 slot. Bailey going to get the win. That's the 18 bike. Heckendorf for Stats with the second National Age Group number 4 bike. Chase Furian. Jason Lynn. We're checking out Isabella Stevens. Jackson and Isabella going down on the 2 straightaway, getting them checked out. All right, we got Isabella up. Checking on Jackson. I give it up for the boss right there. Good job, buddy. 9-10 mixed open main event. Watkinson, Wheat, Morgan, Jonjovic, Akers, Horn, Sire, and Yee. Coming out of the corner, my little buddy out of Kansas City, Missouri, doing it for Power Light dance competition, Lola Jonjovic. Jonjovic's got the 7 bike. Brooklyn Morgan in the 2 slot. On the 3 slot, Olivia Yee. Coming in and out of that final turn, Jonjovic. One push to the line. Jonjovic going to get the win. Morgan going to get that second, followed by the E-bike, Olivia Yee, and Wheat rounding out the top 4. 11-12 mixed open. Alden, Van Rensselaer, Kent, Corley, Backer, Burford, Branch, and Matthews. Ava Corley, Alpha Colors out in front. National Age Group number 1, La Mirada, California. On the 4 bike, Alexis Alden out of El Monte, California. Running 1 and 2. Corley with the 1, Alden with the 2. Followed up by the 887 rider, Burford. And Super B, Brooker and Van Rensselaer, rounding out the top 4. Cheryl, I've been playing real nice today, if you can believe it. Been playing real nice. All right, getting our down riders up off the first straightaway. 13-14 mixed open in the gate. Hey, I got to put a little shout out to my old friend. Love this guy, Mike Redmond, back at home. Had a birthday, I believe it was yesterday. Want to wish Mike Redmond, old Redbone, a happy birthday. Sure miss that guy. Someday we're going to do it again real soon. Mike? Yeah. 13-14 open. We lost a couple riders down on the first straightaway. New rider taking over that top spot, coming in, Kylie Shea. Shea, 316 racing out of La Habra, California. National Age Group number 8, Shea, 22 bike. Big Chase Manning bikes for the likes of us out of Blue Springs, Missouri. Kylie Shea with the 1, Chase Manning with the 2, followed up by the 1 bike of Ellie Brent and the 4 bike. Cameron Wallace, a couple Kansas riders running 3 and 4 out of that one. 15-16 mixed open. Rue is Stofflet, Morrison, Davis, Johnson, and Arnoldy. Bicycle Exchange Colors coming out of turn number 1, getting it on down the backside. Aiden Arnoldy out of Kansas, running on the A bike. Arnoldy's got the National Age Group number 9 bike. Trinity Stofflet sitting in the 2 slot. Coming back. It's going to go the A bike of Arnoldy, the National Age Group number 9 bike. Stofflet, the Go Cut 1, Zach Morrison. All right. Picking up our down riders out of turn number 1. (17-20) mixed open main event, total points racing. We got Bryce Sprague with 2 points coming out of Carthage, Missouri, doing it for a Hostile. With 4 points is Brandon Carr out of Hazlet, Texas, for the Independent All-Stars. And with 6 points, Alia Mathias for Black Widow coming out of Park City, Kansas, coming into the final turn. Out they come Sprague, looking to make it a clean sweep. He's going to make it stick. Sprague with the win. Carr with the 2, Matthias with the 3. 31 and over mixed open, got Fell, Suckup, Anderson, Jennings, Winnis, Primrose, Matthias, and Johnson. One race of champions, Paul Primrose. Primrose got it going his direction right now out of I-City, Minnesota. Matthias sitting in the 2 slot. Got the 49 bike. The break dancer, Ted Jennings, sitting in that 3 slot. Going to go Primrose, Matthias, Jennings, and the 19 bike, Dirty Dan Winnish. 6 and under open. Main moto number 10. Got Seitzer, Ingham, and Snell. Down the backside on the 1 bike, Hank Seitzer. Out of Minnesota, out of New Prague, Minnesota, Seitzer. Got it going in his direction on the 2 bike, Maddox Snell out of Lincoln, Nebraska. In the 2 slot, Alex Ingham out of Loveland, Ohio. Oh, he's got a transmission problem. He's got his pedal. His pedal is completely off. His chain is hanging. And he's looking at Dad, said, "What'd you do to my bike, Dad? What happened to my bike?" Looked like we lost a boat. 7-8 open coming out of the corner. Got to be Lili. Lighting them up one more time. Eli Staten spreading it out. Got Niven in the 2 slot. Got Staten and Livin. Bring it to the line. Eli Staten going to get the win. Niven's going to pick up the second. Followed up by the 4 bike of Taylor and the 6 bike of Velasco. All right. Now we got to get that fixed. 9-10 open, got Twist, Vita, Duffy, Kradowski, Kamalaki, Holzer, Duarte, and Lloyd. Kamalaki sitting out front in this one. Gage coming out, Bay Area BMXers coming out of the corner. Kamalaki going to get the win, followed up by the 16 bike. Rowdy Holzer got that second, followed up by Lloyd, and then the J bike was Vita. 11-12 open down the backside. Frederick, Wirtz, Ronak, Colburn, Zimmerman, Howe, Alden, and Isaacs. Coming out of the corner is the world champion. The world champion out in front of Cole Fredericks. Got Lucas Zimmerman in the 2 slot. Frederick and Zimmerman bringing them back. It's going to go Frederick for the win. Zimmerman with the 2. Banyan Howe with the 3. Cole Isaacs rounding out the top 4. 13-14 open, got Branch, Choate, Brown, Mazaries, Tolima, Wood, Engler, and Dyke. Turn 1 actions, got Pistol Pete, fast racer going on. Sitting in the Tulsa turn, Pistol Pete, wire to wire all weekend long. Got the 12 bike, Gage Brown sitting in the 2 slot. It is Choate and Brown bringing them out of the corner. Pistol Pete, Choate for the win. Brown's going to get the 2, Wood's going to get the 3. Drew Engler rounding out the top 4. 15-16 open, Holson, Chudzik, Polk, Campbell, Gerke, Meininger, Martson, Peebles. Hank the Tank sitting out front, got Martz in the 2 slot. Couple power light riders. Dance competition running 1 and 2. It's Hank the Tank, Chudzik, Ryan Martz. Going to go Chudzik for the win. Martz will pick up the second, followed up by the 17 bike of Meininger and the 10 bike, the Bullet. Braden Kemple. Yeah. 17-20, open. Got Moyer, Antill, Brotherton, and Bramer. Down the 2 straightaway. 101 Race of Champions. Alex Antill, free agent colors. Coming down the 3 straightaway. He's got the bull, Jordan Moyer, sitting in that 2 slot. Antill and Moyer. Oh, Bramer down in the corner. He's going to go Antill for the 1. Moyer with the 2, followed up by Brotherton. Yeah, Cameron got it back up. Yeah, you had to go, right? You had to. Be all right. $31 and over, open, got O'Neill, Adamwe, Renaud, Kelly, Steinmetz, and Miller. Oh, Frankie getting out down the backside, Adamwe. Got the 14 by Kelly sitting in the 2 slot. Go straight, Frank. On the 15. Adamwe, Landstar colors, sitting in that 2 slot. Coming out of the final turn, Adamwe going to get the win. Renaud's going to get the second. Kelly going to get the third. What? Oh, looky here. 10 and under girl cruisers are on the track. Ellie Carey, the 7-year-old. Man, she's looking for a clean sweep all weekend long. Ellie Carey, 10 and under girl cruisers coming on around. JNR Bicycles. Carey going to get the win, followed up by the 4 bike. The second went to Riley Herrera. Third slot went to Lily Hunt. And fourth slot went to the 1 by Presley Gold. Oh, my. She is so fast. Why, she's a world champion. 11-12 girl cruisers. Leakey, Bryant, Stokes, Christodoulou, Pino, Patches, Nelson, and Hinton. On the 9 by Gretchen Christodoulou, S-squared rider. Sitting out front, coming out around. Leakey in the 2 slot. Christodoulou for the win. Isabella Nelson and the 77 bike, Savannah Stokes rounding out the top 4. 13-14 girl cruisers. Got Romero, Carr, and Streeter. Coming in and out of the Tulsa turn. Back around on the set 27 by Desiree, Romero. It is Romero. West Coast Cali Streeter sitting in the 2 slot. Romero's going to take home the win. West Coast Cali with the deuce. Allison Carr with the 3. Fifteen to 16 girl cruisers. Martini, Hale, and Topper on the track. Sailor Martini. Alvin, Texas. Landstar Racing. Got Jasmine Topper with 4 points. Kylie Hale with 6 points. The way these gals been doing it all weekend long, bringing them back. Martini for the win. Topper with the 2. Kylie Hale with the 3. Main moto number 22, 17 to 20. Women cruisers. Gigliudo, Picarito, Weiss, Alejandre, Crane, Nephew, and Tompkins. Arizona Bicycle Works sitting out front. Lexi Alejandre on the 38 bike. Alejandre's got the National Age Group number 6 bike. Stevie Tompkins sitting in the 2 slot. Alejandre going to get the win. Tompkins going to get the second, followed up by the 2 bike. Grabby Crane in the 8 bike. Jersey Picarito rounding out the top 4. 21 to 30 women cruisers. Vickers, Moore, Gaylor, Mundall, and Hand. Oh, it's Aaron Moore, too sweet, sitting out front. Got Mundall with the charge coming in the Tulsa turn. Around they come, lining them up through the section. It is Moore and Mundall running 1 and 2, coming on around. One more turn, one more straight's going to go Moore for the win. Mundall with the second. Gaylor with the 3. And Hand rounding out the 4th spot. 36 to 40 women cruisers. Total point racing. Trisha Hartman, 2 points in the bag. San Antonio, Texas, looking for the clean sweep. Got Kylie Niven sitting in that 2 slot with 4 points. Kelly DeMars with 6 points. Trish Breakma Hartman sitting out front, got the 4 bike. DeMars in the 2 slot in this one, but 6 points overall coming out of that final turn. Hartman's going to get the win in this one. DeMars will get the second in this one, but the overall third. Overall second will go to the 3 bike of Kylie Niven. .41-45 women cruisers got Threat, Steinmetz, and Kay. Hey, how about these 2 riders tied up with 3 points apiece coming into their main? Steinmetz and Threat battling through the section. Here we go, Steinmetz. Threat. It is Nevin sitting out front on Arizona Bicycle Works, going to take it at the line for the overall win. Rebecca Threat will get the overall second. Gail Kay, the overall third. 46 to 50 women cruisers. Jabor, Pappas, Ray, Rittenhouse, Black, and Patches. Main Moto 26 out of turn number 1, Cynthia Pappas. Knucklebuster Speed Shop out of Ohio, sitting in the top spot. Coming in and out of the Tulsa turn, it is Pappas. Pappas got the 9 bike. Melanie Black sitting in the 2 slot. Pappas and Black running 1 and 2. Cynthia Pappas going to get the win. Melanie Black going to get the second. Don Jabor is going to get the third. 4th slot going to go the National Age Group number 5 bike, Amelia Rittenhouse. Main Moto 27, 56 and over women cruisers. Got Weston Nauer with 4 points. Jane Fields with 6 points. And Carrie Mundall out in front in this one with 2 points. Mundall, Carrie Mundall, Bismarck, North Dakota, Adventure BMX. Clean air all weekend long for Carey. Got Adrienne Chang Fields sitting in the second slot right now with 6 points. Here comes Miss Kitty. Miss Kitty. Oh, there for a minute I thought Miss Kitty was going to sneak inside, throw her on up the berm. Here we go to the line. Chang Fields going to get the second in this one, but the third overall. Miss Kitty will get the overall second. Now we're moving on to the 7-year-old cruisers. Throwdown colors sitting out front in this one. Joseph Mather, the Cornhusker coming out of Omaha, Nebraska. It's got Ian Brunetti sitting in that 2 slot. It is Mather and Brunetti running 1 and 2. Mather going to get the win. Brunetti's going to throw down with the second, the 26 bike, rounding out that 3rd slot with Griffith and rounding out the top 4, Brady Hamer. 8-year-old cruiser, main moto number 29, Ward, Neubauer, Burgos, Garcia, Seibel, Bundy, Barbary, and Taylor. Oh, it's Burgos sitting out front of us. We got Neubauer in the 2 slot, making the charge out of the Tulsa turn. Burgos, Neubauer, outrunning 1 and 2. It's got Bam Bam Barbary sitting in the 3 slot. Final turn action. Burgos, Neubauer. Going to go Burgos for the win. Neubauer for the second. Bam Bam going to get the third. And Carson Garcia rounding out the top 4. 9-year-old cruisers got Kuhn, Holzer, Miller, Postrick, Key, Waters, Robertson, and Tramposh. Rowdy Holzer, Wheelwist Factory Rider on the top spot. Got Daniel Waters, Answer Colors sitting on the deuce out of turn number 2. Holzer and Waters running 1 and 2's got the 1 bike sitting in that 3 slot. Parker Tramposh, Alpha Colors on the 3. Holzer for the win, Waters for the 2, Tramposh with the 3, rounding out the top 4, Miles Key. 10-year-old cruiser, main moto number 31, Wood, Gaylor, Felker, Bundy, and Edmonds. Turn 1 actions, got throwdown colors. The Hurricane, Kane Wood, Yukon, Oklahoma on the point. Cohen Bundy, Wheelwist Factory Rider, sitting in the 2 slot. Felker's on the move, sitting in that 3 slot, shopping for the deuce, coming out of the corner. Still Wood. Wood's going to take home the 1. Bundy with the 2. Felker with the 3. Rounding out the top 4, J.C. Gaylor, Landstar with the 4. 11-year-old cruiser, main moto number 32. We've got McCain, Halber, Edwards, Fields, Antle, O'Neill, John X, and Fox. Jackson Fields, Synergy Rider, sitting out front in this one. Jackson's got it going on. Got Fox in the 2 slot, the 9 bike. Quay Edwards sitting in the 3 slot. Coming in and out of that final turn. Jackson Fields going to score up the 1. Fox with the 2. O'Neill with the 3. Quay Edwards rounding out the 4. 12-year-old cruiser, main moto number 33 down the backside. Got A.J. Hernandez, my buddy out of Houston, Texas, for Alphas. Got it going on. Another one of these cool cats sitting in that 2 slot right now is Harley Dice. Coming into that final turn, A.J. Hernandez. Hernandez going to get the win. Dice is going to get the second. Graves is going to get the third. And rounding out the top 4 was Carson Allen. Main moto number 34. 13-year-old cruisers got Reese, Lloyd, Windsor, Tucker, Gardner, Vellador, Kirby, and Haney. World 5 bike sitting out front in this one. Coming in and out on the World 5. You know, Thomas Tucker got it going on. Full tilt colors, bringing them on around. Tucker going to get the win. Followed up by the D bike. That was Dallas Gardner got the second. Kirby got the 3, the 21 bike. Elijah Haney got the 4. 14-year-old cruisers are on the track. Got Silver, Bramer, Flores, Tradup, Chatwood, Yankee, and Bowers. Coming in out of turn number 2, Nasley's group number 1 for Little Dude Components, Cesar Flores. Flores bringing him back to stripe, going to score up the 1. Second slot going to go to the 9 bike. Picking up that second spot for throwdown, Tommy Yankee. Bodie Tradup in the 2 bike of Gavin Bowers rounding out the top 4. '15-year-old cruiser, main motor number 36. 36 got Nelson, Landwehr, McCauley, Lopez, and Schillinger. Oh, Scooby-Doo. It's like he's guarding something right there. Coming out of Tulsa turn, National Age Group number 2 by Landwehr. Venom Colors coming out of the corner. Landwehr going to get the win, followed up by the... Oh, that was close. Iceman coming on by. 16-year-old cruisers got Clapp, Kiffmeyer, and Rystrom. Main moto number 37. Down to 2 straightaway. Trevor Rystrom got company beating on the door on the underneath side on the 23 by Kobe Kiffmeyer. Kiffmeyer and Clapp running 22 and 3. In the corner, Rystrom coming out of South Dakota. Rystrom for the win. Kiffmeyer with the 2. Jacob Clapp will score the 3. 17 to 20 cruisers on the track got Carvajal, Tanker, and Nelson. Main moto number 38. Noah Tanker. Nelson and Carvajal coming on around. National Age Group number 8. It is Tanker sitting in the top spot. White Lightning, Tyler Nelson on the 2. Tanker and Nelson going to score them up 1 and 2. Carvajal, LDC rider, with the 3. 39 the main moto, 21, 25-year-old cruisers. Keys, Austin, Fisher, O'Neill, Russell, and Barney. Main moto 39, Tulsa turn. New rider taking over that top spot, Carter O'Neill on the 7 by Arizona Bicycle Works. Taking it back. Psycho Seeds got it back. Austin got the win. O'Neill got the 2nd. Keys got the 3rd. Cole Fisher rounding out the top 4. He said, right back at you. Turn 2, turn 3, we don't care. We'll swap them up. 31, 35 cruisers are on the track. More Bicycle Works. Rider Sutton out in front. Got Sean Wade sitting in the 2 slot. Sutton going to get the win. Wade's going to get the 2nd. Supercrosses Valencia with the 3. Robert Deed with the 4. 36 to 40-year-old cruisers on the track got Ross, Scott, Titus, Taylor, and Toth. Hoorah! Throwdown colors coming into turn number 2. My buddy Adam Scott, Landstar colors sitting in that 2 slot. Robert Taylor on the move. We got 2 riders down in turn 2. Trick riding one more time. Coming on out. Going to go Adam Scott. Robert Taylor. Go cut 1. Derek Titus. There goes Todd. You all right, Alex? Man, I had turned back around. I heard something going on. I thought, I thought I was in a pretty clear zone right here. I got to throw this one out to my old friend Charlie Borland, listening back home. It's 41 to 45 cruisers. Of course, I can't do it like Charlie. Nobody can do it like Charlie. You know, coming in, Corey Mitchell, Gardena, California, Bay Area. Where are you? Hey, Bay Area BMX, where are you guys at? Come on, man. Give them some love. Corey going to come on down for the win. Toad Suck Tay Thomas going to get that 2nd. Scary Terry with the 3. 46 to 50-year-old cruisers on the track. Bramer, Matoni, Irvin, Wheeler, Boker, Prince, Kay, and Miller. 1 race of champions sitting out front. I ain't going to do it no more. That's Charlie's line. Bramer got it going on. South Park, Pennsylvania. Jim Bramer going to get the 1. Matoni going to get the 2nd, followed up by the 9 bike of Prince and the 1 bike. Donovan Miller, 51, 55 cruisers. Got Sloan, Miller, Gigante, Black, Roop, Coover, and Johnson. Eric Roop, Big Daddy got it going on. He moves up a class in June. He's got to move on up to that 56 to 60 cruiser class in June. He better watch out. Coming out of the corner, Big Daddy, Eric Roop to the corner, got to Coove. Going to go Roop, Coover, Papa G with the 3. And rounding out the top 4, Tom and Johnson. Oh, yeah. You better look over his shoulder, Big Daddy. Out on the track right now is where you're moving in June. 56 to 60-year-old cruisers. got Rhodes, Fields, and Strain. Jeff Rhodes got a pair of aces. The Cowboy, Brian Strain, taking the lead in this one. Oh, hang on, Brian. Hang on. Bringing them back. Second place overall. First one in this one, but the second place overall, the Cowboy. Jeff Rhodes going to get the overall win. Jeffrey Fields, the overall third. There we go. 61 and over cruisers on the track. Patterson, Davison, Sebesta. Wild Bill's model. Hey, my door's always open. Come on in. Coming into the Tulsa turn, Pappy Patterson, Wild Bill, running in the 2 slot. Alvin Davis, my old buddy Alvin, down out around DeSoto, Texas. These are 3 nicest guys you'd ever want to meet. Right here, got about 185 years worth of experience on the track. Right there, Pappy Patterson, Wild Bill Sebesta, and Albert Patterson. Oh, here we go to 5 and under novice main event. Dominguez, Laredo, DiMatteo, Moraine, Brendel, and Svoboda. We got him coming out of the corner. 27 by Jace Moraine out of Owasso, Oklahoma. That's Billy Allen's territory, Owasso. Coming on out, Moraine and DiMatteo. Moraine's going to get the win. DiMatteo's going to get the second. Zane Brendel with the third. 88, Hector Laredo with the 4. Stand up, Breyer. Breyer Svoboda. Round got to 5. Here we go. It's our 4-year-old out there. Callum, come on, Callum. He said, I got this. Yeah. Don't be afraid of scary Terry Callum. Just go. He ain't that scary. He's like a big teddy bear. That's what he's like. That's our 4-year-old right there. He's trying to get some air on those jumps. You see him? He lifts that visor up a little bit over each jump. Get him some air. One more time, Marvin. Marvin's going to get you on up there. Yeah. 6-year-old novice main moto number 48 got Denby, Franks, Welter, Sire, Cooper, Strecker, Emery, and Spiegel. Coming in and out of the Tulsa turn on the 40 bike. Leading him around, Ellis Emery. Emery's got the 53 bike, sitting in that 2 slot. Spiegel, 3rd slot. Right now, Silas Strecker. Ellis Emery, bring it to line. Ellis Emery going to get the win. Keaton Spiegel with the 2nd. Silas Strecker with the 3. On the 34 bike, rounding out the top 4, looks like Emily Denby. Main moto number 49, 7-year-old novice. Total point races got Brody Smith and Piper Scoggins tied up with 3 points apiece. Hunter Hughes with 6 points. Brody Smith out in front in this one. Here comes Piper. She's got her elbows out. She's ready to go. Coming out of the final turn. Going to go Brody Smith. Brody Smith going to get the win. Piper Scoggins with the 2. Hunter Hughes with the 3. 8-year-old novice main moto number 50. France, Lewis, Hartman, Tankslery, and Myers. 103 bike, Barrett, France, San Antonio, Texas. Out in front got Landstar colors, sitting in that 2 spot. 103 of France. Here comes the 40 bike. In on the underneath side of Lewis. Got Myers in the 2 slot. Now Myers wants by. A little bobble right there. So 103 France. Barrett France for the win. Myers with the 2nd. Tankslery with the 3. Barrett France with that win. Just turned intermediate. All right. Congratulations to Barrett. Just turned intermediate with that win. 9-year-old novice. Main moto 51, Ellenbarger, Carter, and Ballard. On the 74 bike, Trip Carter, El Paso. or El Reno, Oklahoma rider. Oh, the battle for the 2 spot continues. Swimming on around. Carter going to get the win. Second slot goes to Ellenbarger. Third slot went to Xander Ballard. Good racing out there. 9 Novice in that last turn. 10-year-old Novice on the track. Raynert, Renaud, Pingree, Stuck, Talley, Bassaman, Johnson. Victoria Raynert sitting out front. Zach Basham in the 2 slot. Coming out of Farmerville, Louisiana. Victoria Rayner's going to get the win. Zach Basham with the second. The Gold Cup 2 by Donnie Johnson with the 3. Evan Stuck with the 4. 11-year-old Novice, main moto number 53. Got Price, Jolly, and Dobbins. Oh, we got a good one coming down the backside. Got the 24 by Evan Price, Aiden Jolly on the underneath side. Out of the Tulsa turn. It's Aiden Jolly and Evan Price, 1 and 2. Brady Dobbins in the 3 slot. Oh, good one coming out of the corner. Who's it going to be? Drag race to the finish. Going to go to the 75 by Aiden Jolly. And rumor has it with that win, Aiden Jolly just turned intermediate. Good. Hey, the President Cup points are posted through Opens, so you can check those up there. 12-year-old Novice, main moto number 54. On the 154 by Ashton Wheat out of Garland, Texas for Premier Racing. Coming out of the corner, got company beating on the door. Here comes Wheat. Here comes Wheat at the line. It is Wheat hanging on. Matthew Lamance is going to get the second. Third slot is going to go to Alwine. Fourth slot goes to Smith. Main moto number 55, 13-year-old Novice got Matthews, Knobs, Howard, and Feld. Bikes for the likes of us out running 1 and 2 right now. Jace Matthews and Ellie Howard running 1 and 2. He's got 2:09 and 9. Hey, bikes for the likes of us. Where you at? Yeah, Darby Poole in the house. Bring it to the light. Jace Matthews going to get the win. Ellie Howard with the 2. Caden Knobs with the 3. Matty Feld with the 4. Checking out our down rider over there in turn number 1. Be careful over there, Denny. Yeah, they're getting a workout. Fourteen-year-old Novice, main moto number 56. Total point racing's got Michael Eckert with 2 points. Alexander Rubin King and Kaylee Gill tied up with 5 points apiece coming into their main event. Coming into the corner, Michael Eckert out of Noble, Oklahoma, looking to make it a clean sweep in his total point race. Kaylee Gill. Good to see Kaylee back up. She took a pretty hard spill in round number 2. She's back on it. Good job, Eckert. Kaylee's feeling better with the 2. Reuben King with the 3. 16-year-old Novice, main moto number 57, got Whitaker, Watson, and Jenkins. Joey Jenkins, Tulsa kid, doing it out front right now. On the C by Jacob Watson, sitting on the deuce. Ian Whitaker sitting in the 3 spot. Coming out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, Joey Jenkins going to get the win. Jacob Watson with the second, Ian Whitaker with the third. Main moto number 58, 26 to 35-year-old novice. Got Laredo, Mitchell, Smith, and Douglas. Coming into turn number 2, coming on around. Got a good one going. 107 bike. Out in front, Laredo. Laredo and Douglas running 1 and 2. Coming out of the final turn, Hector Laredo going to get the win out of KCMO, the 102 bike. Brandon Douglas with the second, Daniel Smith with the 3, Cole Mitchell with the 4. 41 to 45-year-old novice, main moto number 59, got Martin Anderson and Eckert. Coming in and out of the turn. Oh, old school riding right there. Got the 76 bike, Martin. Martin out in front. Got John Anderson and sitting in the second slot. Eckert in the 3. Coming to the line. Martin's going to get the win. Anderson going to get the second. Eckert with the third. 46 to 50-year-old novice, main moto number 60. Got Burgess, Starkey, Ward, Suja, and Russell. Down the 2 straightaway. Oh, Brian Ward doing it for the Native Hackers out of Owensboro, Kentucky. Oh, ride it on up, man. Ride it on up. 59 by Bill Russell trying to bump him on up. Coming in out of the corner. Still Ward. Ward and Russell bringing them back 1 and 2. Ward's going to get the win. Russell's going to get the second. Starkey's going to get the third. Burgess is going to get the 4. Oh, the 5 and under intermediates are cut loose in Tulsa. Into turn number 1 comes Holtz, Harwell, Scoggins, Grabhorn, Wiley, Gillian, Gallegos, and Holmes. It's a Go Cup 2 by Jackson Scoggins out of Memphis, Tennessee. Scoggins sitting out front, got Holmes sitting in the 2 slot. 24 by Tucker Harwell sitting on the 3. Out of the final turn, Scoggins going to get the win wire to wire for the 1. Holmes will get the 2. Harwell will get the 3, rounding out the top 4. Cruz Gallegos. 6 intermediate, main moto number 62. Got Sowers, Lee, Swartz, Harriage, Joint, States, and Burmeyer. William Joint sitting out front in this one. Levi Burmeyer sitting in that 2 slot, coming out of the corner. It's Joint and Burmeyer running 1 and 2. Burmeyer looking for that inside line. Now he's going to the outside line, bringing them back. Joint and Burmeyer. It's going to go Joint for the win. Burmeyer gets the second, followed up by the 34 bike of Campbell Lee and the 17 bike. James States running out the top 4. 7 intermediate main moto number 63. Zaglig, Hungerford, Pepin, McIntyre, Piper, Wilson, Morris, Salada. Riders down in the turn. Go Cup 3 bike. Kate Carson Moore. Rumor has it with a big win right here. This young'un going to go expert. Carson Moore for Landstar, brand newest expert. Got to Go Cup 2 bike. With that second slot, Callan Piper, 56 bike. Ian Solana in a 35 by Owen McIntyre rounding out the top 4. Did I get that right, Aaron? Brand new expert? Yeah? Yeah, Doug? All right. Carson Moore, brand newest expert. Yeah. I remember announcing his mama's races when she was about that old. Back when she was sweet, too sweet. 8-year-old intermediate, main moto number 64, Harris, Snell, Webb, Keeling, Moorhead, Lynn, Wilson, and Massey. On the 17 bike, Jackson Lynn, the Jayhawker coming out of Lawrence, Kansas for Skidmark. Sitting out front, had a tough break back in the open. Now he's getting it done right here. Jackson Lynn got it going on. Jackson going to get the win. Second slot, Xavier Harris. Third slot to the 9 bike of Morgan Moorhead. Hank Webb rounding out the top 4. 9 intermediate, main moto number 65, Robertson, Krennic, Farrell, Watkins, and Sampson, Piper, Horn, and McIntyre. 23 bike sitting out front, Ryland McIntyre. McIntyre's got Krennic sitting in that 2 slot. McIntyre and Krennic 1 and 2. He's got Xander Robertson. Now Krennic got the power coming on by, bringing it to the line. Jacob Krennic going to get the win. Wow, 23 by McIntyre got the second, followed up by Piper, and then the K bike of Robertson. 10 intermediate, main moto number 66, Keener, Napier, Wheat, Gronzik, Boggs, along with Kathy, Hernandez, and Akers. Turn 2 actions, got the 2013 bike out in front, Daniel Kathy. 33 bike, Gronzik sitting in the 2 slot, Wheat sitting in that 3rd slot. Bringing it to the line. Going to go Kathy for the win. Gronzik going to get the second. Wheat's going to get the 3rd, followed by the 27 bike, Julian Hernandez. Hey, President Cup points are posted through cruisers. 11 intermediate, Scott Strecker, Montgomery, Noon, Piper, Williams, Branch, Christ, and Keene. 25 by Carson Piper sitting out front. Got Barron Branch sitting in the 2 slot. It is Piper and Branch. Single file out of turn. Now they're spreading them out. Going to go Piper, Branch, followed up by the 60 bike of Noon and the 50 bike. Rounding out the top 4, Rowdy Keene. 12 intermediate, main moto 68. Got Sanders, Yorick, McWinney, Wilson, Backer, Matthews, Burford, and Schenkel. Tulsa turn action's got the 887 bike rider Burford out in front, 126 bike. In the 2 slot is Backer. Burford and Backer running 1 and 2. Sanders in the 3 is going to go Burford, Backer. Sanders in the Go Cup 2 bike of Matthews. 13 intermediate, main moto 69. Wallace, Smith, McGowan, Hars, Mason, McGuire, Greer, and Maurer. 1, 2 riders down in the corner. Looks like the 40 bike sitting out front in this one. 40 of Greer. 15 bike trying to come by is Maurer. It's Greer. Greer for the win. Maurer gets the second, followed up by the 42 bike of McGowan and the 9 bike of Truman Wallace. Checking on racing Jason Mason down in turn number 2. All right, got Jason back up. Got no shoes on. Here's your shoes, Jason. Yeah, clipped in tight, weren't you? '14 intermediate main moto number 70 got Pitts, Coover, Manning, Smothers, Dickens, Wallace, Watson, and Para. coming out of turn number 1. On the R bike, sitting out front is Dickens. Dickens got Chase Manning sitting in that 2 slot. Dickens and Manning running 1 and 2. Got the 29 bike. The Couve sitting in that 3 slot. In and out of the final turn, it's going to go Dickens for the win. Manning with the second. Couver with the third. And the Gold Cup champion, Austin Watson, rounding out the top 4. Yeah. The Couve got on the podium. 15-year-old intermediates are on the track. Got Adams, Epinette, Nielsen, Songer, Doherty, and Arnoldy. On the A bike, Aiden Arnoldy, Bicycle Exchange, looking for another win. Ethan Adams in the 2 slot. Arnoldy going to get the win. Adams going to get the second, followed up by the 30th Songer. Which one you want? Okay. Yeah, okay, Bill. Yeah? No.
Are they on the table, maybe?
16 intermediate main moto 72 got Davis, Thomas, Morrison, and Kunkel. Go Cup 2 by Kobe Kunkel. Bicycle Exchange. Got Zach Morrison fully committed in the 2 spot. Coming out of the corner, Kunkel and Morrison. Morrison coming on by. Oh, Kobe. Kobe, you know what happened? You know what happened, Kobe? Too much time in the air over the tabletop. Good photo op. Good for second place. Oh, my. Had a good run going the whole way. 17 to 20-year-old intermediates, Carr, Ashby, Hager, Anders, and Sprague. Jed Ashby sitting out front. Bryce Sprague sitting in the 2 slot. Coming out of the corner. 2-cycle Michael. Jed going to get the win, followed up by the 14 bike. Sprague and the Gold Cup champion, Riley Hagar. Hey, just remember, over this tabletop, man, it's good jumping, get some good crossing up, good style. But while you're doing all that, that guy in second place is going to win. 26, 35-year-old intermediates coming out of the corner. Matthias sitting out front, got Gresham in the 2 slot. Matthias and Gresham running 1 and 2. Matthias for the win. Gresham's going to get the second. Following up the old Pineapple, going to get the third. Casey Stafford rounding out the top 4, Danny Gyron. 36 to 40-year-old intermediate main moto number 75 got Watson, Blum, Allwine, Primrose, Keener, Suckup, Svoboda, and Gregory. Spikes Svoboda sitting out front. He's all GoPro'd up. Got the one race of champions sitting in that 2 slot. That is Primrose. Oh, Blum down in the corner. It's going to go Svoboda for the 1. Primrose gets the second. Followed up by the 33 bike of Keener and the C bike of Allwine. Ashley. Little bit too much speed in the corner, man. Too much speed. 41, 45 oh, man, that could have been worse. 41, 45-year-old intermediate's got the 44 bike sitting out front. Gomez. It's Gomez and Lewis out running 1 and 2. Lewis wants it. Coming into the line's going to go Gomez, Lewis, followed up by the 19 bike. Dirty Dan Winnish in the 27 bike. Neil Johnson rounding out the top 4. '46 to 50-year-old intermediate Scott Castle, Johnson, Jones, McIntyre, Thompson, Jennings, and Bauer. Turn number 1 action. It's got the 31 bike sitting out front. Glenn Castle. Castle's, 2 riders down on the 2 straightaway. Got Castle, the break dancer, sitting in that 2 slot. That is Jennings, bringing him back out of the final turn. Castle and Jennings to the line. Castle with the win. Jennings with the second, followed up by the 26 bike of Johnson and the 18 bike of Jones. Going to need a new set of handlebars. Checking out our down rider over here on the 2 straightaway. Look at them handlebars, man. Not good. He gonna be okay? He gonna be all right? You can't go home hurt. You know, you told your wife you was in that bingo tournament down in Nacogdoches over the weekend because she told you couldn't race no more. Yo. Yeah, that's what his handlebar looks like. Yeah, I'll see what his ribs look like. Ugh. Six-year-old girl, main event, main moto 78, got Viscuso, Lovins, Tollison, Maliki and Johnson, Sequoia, Bay Area BMXers, where you at? You got one out front one more time. She's been out front all weekend long. Sequoia got it going on. Maliki out of California got the 1-7 bike in the 2 slot. Gemma Tollison. Kamaliki and Tollison outrunning 1 and 2 coming out of the final turn. Sequoia, another win in the bag for her. Tollison's going to get to second. National Age Group number 1, Viscuso with the 3. All right. In comes Kaylee and in comes Peyton. 7-year-old girls are on the track going supersonic speeds. Sitting out in front, Ellie Carey. Out of Goodyear, Arizona, J&R Bicycles got the 4 bike. Chase Burien sitting in that 2 slot. Carey and Burien bringing them back to the line. Ellie Carey, the world champion, going to get the win. Chase Burien with the 2nd. Harper Viscuso with the 3. Aubrey Bennett with the 4. 8-year-old girl main event, main moto 80. Got Walkup, Heckendorf, Appenzeller, Bailey, Stevens, and Wilson down the 2 straightaway. Heckendorf got that inside line coming to turn. New rider taking over that top spot. National Age Group number 3, Ryland Bailey. It is Bailey and Heckendorf running 1 and 2. Appenzeller and Wilson running 3 and 4. Ryland Bailey out of Thornton, Colorado for the win. Heckendorf going to pick up that 2nd, followed up by the 1 bike of Appenzeller. Wow. 9-year-old girls, Leakey, White, Gould, Hinton, and Voigt. On the 7 bike, leading around Lily Hinton, Power Light dance competition rider out of Brookfield, Illinois. Lily Hinton sitting out front. Bella White sitting in the 2 slot. In the 3 slot, Taylor Leakey for Arizona Bicycle Works, bringing them back. Power Light dance comp rider. Going to take home the win. Nice push at the line right there. Lily Hinton with the 1. Bella White with the 2nd. Leakey with the 3, and rounding out the top 4 was the 1 bike of Presley Gould. 10-year-old expert girls got Yee, Herrera, Neelan, Becker, Boker, Thorne, Morgan, Sherilyn, Jonjovic. Lola Jonjovic sitting out front, Kansas City, Missouri. Power light dance competition riders sitting out front. Herrera sitting in the 2 slot. Jonjovic and Herrera to the line. Jonjovic for the win. Herrera with the 2. Olivia Yee with the 3, followed up by the national age group number 7 by Brooklyn Morgan. 11-year-old girls are on the track. Got Alden, Stokes, Voigt, Stevens, Leakey, Van Rensselaer, Kent, and Pryor. Alden, Alexis Alden, J&R Bicycles out of El Monte, California. Super B sitting in that 2 slot. Brooklyn Van Rensselaer on the 3 slot. Hannah Leakey on the 3, coming in that final turn. Alexis Alden. Alden going to get the win. Van Rensselaer going to get the second. Leakey with the 3, and Stokes will round out the top 4. 12-year-old girls patches. Hinton, Corley, Krista Dulo, Pino, Ramsey, Nelson, and Olson. Ava Corley, Alpha Colors. On the point, La Mirada, California, on the underneath side. New rider taking over that top spot. Got to be Krista Dulo. Krista Dulo and Corley running 1 and 2. Corley wants it back, coming out of the corner. Krista Dulo with the win. Corley with the second, followed up by the national age group number 8 by Isabella Nelson, and the 2 by McKaylee Ramsey. Main moto 85-13 girls, Carr, Shea, Smith, Miller, Romero, and Brent. Going way fast. Ra Romero, Rift Tangent rider out of Victorville, California. Got the 8 by Kylie Shea. Try to sneak it in there. Ellie Brent, Topeka, Kansas in the 3 slot. Desiree, Ra Romero, Rift Tangent for the 1. The 8 by Shea with the 2. Brent with the 3. Rounding out the top 4, Kylie Smith. 14-year-old girls, Streeter, Bliss, Sides, Kraft, Yackelson, and Hammonds. Supercross colors. Sitting out front, new rider, sitting in that 2 slot. Brooke Kraft, Haro Colors takes it over. Kraft and Hammonds running 1 and 2, bringing them into the final turn. Brooke Kraft, Annabella Hammonds. It's going to go Kraft 1, Hammonds 2, followed up by the national age group number 9 by Streeter, West Coast Cali, and then Piper Yackelson rounding out the top 4. 15-16 girls, Ruiz, Topper, Sinclair, Stofflet, Johnson, Gayhart, and Martini. Oh, J.C. Sinclair sitting out front. We lost Gayhart in the corner. Martini in the 2 slot. It is Sinclair and Martini running 1 and 2 right now. Trinity Stofflet sitting in the 3 slot. J.C. Sinclair going to get to win. Sailor Martini with the 2nd. Stofflet with the 3. Rounding out the top 4, Jasmine Topper. Checking out our down riders in turn number 1, winding down the main events. President's Cup points are posted through cruisers. All right, got McKenzie up. (17 to 20-year-old women), Gilbert, Grendel, Armstrong, Alejandre, Marin, Shades, Glowati, and Tompkins. Turn 1 action coming on out. Looks like Marin, now national age group number 7 bike. Leading them into the corner, bringing them back out of the Tulsa corner. Olivia Armstrong, full tilt colors, outrunning 1 and 2 right now. Armstrong bringing them back. Marin in the 2 slot, going to go Armstrong. Marin followed up by the 10 bike. Corey Gilbert in the 7 bike of Glowati, rounding out the top 4. 21 to 30 women on the track. Got Moore, Mundal, and Sagendorf. Total point racing's got Jenna Sagendorf lock on first with a pair of aces. Got Moore and Mundal tied up with 5 points apiece. Coming into their main, coming in and out of the corner. Sagendorf out of Phoenix, Arizona. Out in front, Aaron Moore and Emily Mundal battling for that 2 spot. Coming back, it's going to go Sagendorf, Moore, and Mundal. (41 and over women), Pappas, Ray, Gaylor, and Steinmetz. Christina Gaylor, Landstar Racing, Del City, Oklahoma. Cynthia Pappas, Knuckle Buster Speed Shop, sitting in the 2 slot. Nevin Steinmetz sitting in the 3 slot. Deborah Ray on the 4. It's Gaylor and Pappas running 1 and 2. Steinmetz wants by Pappas coming out of the corner, bringing it to the line. Gaylor going to get the win. Pappas going to get the second. Steinmetz going to get the third. Deborah Ray with the 4. 6-year-old expert main moto 91. Got Ingham, Bennett, Snell, Smith, and Seitzer. The 6-year-old experts coming out of the corner. National Ace Group number 3, Jay Smith. It is Smith and Seitzer. Seitzer won this class yesterday. Smith wants to win it today. Bringing him out of the corner. Going to go Jay Smith with the 1, Seitzer with the 2, followed up by Ingham with the 3, and the 10 bike Bennett with the 4. Man, that 6 expert class, we had 3 nationals. We had 3 different winners. 7-year-old experts got Bliss, Brunetti, Schulteis, Johnson, Taylor, Stuyvesant, Miller, Mather, and Hamer. It's the world champion sitting out front in this one, out of Omaha, Nebraska. Joseph Mather. Mather's got Taylor sitting in the 2 slot. Mather and Taylor out running 1 and 2. Joseph Mather going to get the win. Cooper Taylor going to get the second, followed up by the 1 bike. Easton Johnson in the 1 race of champions. Brady Hamer rounding out the top 4. 8 experts: Garcia, Esperson, Seibel, Neubauer, along with Burgos, Staten, Bundy, and Niven. Eli Staten got it going on. Nobody out in front of this kid all weekend long. It is Staten, Esperson sitting in the 2 slot. Garcia sitting in the 3 slot. Neubauer sitting on the 4. It's going to go Eli Staten for the 1. Esperson's going to score up the 2, followed up by the 13 bike Garcia and the 8 bike Reed. Neubauer rounding out the top 4. Nine-year-old experts are on the track. Got Holzer, Key, Miller, Duffy, Pryor, Waters, Schmidt, and Tramposh. Rowdy Holzer, Wheelwist Factory Rider. Sitting on the point, got Alpha Color. Sitting in the 2 slot, Parker Tramposh. Holzer, Tramposh, running 1 and 2. Miles Key sitting in the 3 slot. Yes Colors on the 4. Bringing it back, it's going to go Holzer for the win. Tramposh with the 2. Key will get the 3. And at the line, the 3 bike Diesel Pryor coming by for that 4 spot. 10-year-old experts are on the track. The same race. Oh, these guys battling for 6, 7, and 8 right here. Coming back, had them down. Caden Miller coming across. Good job. Jay Duffy. Daniel Waters, one of the fast guys out there. Man, they're all fast. They get here. 10-year-old expert, main moto number 95, Twist, Gamaliki, Regal, Edmonds, Felker, Miller, Bundy, and Wood. The Hurricane. Oh, no, that's Gamaliki sitting out front in this one. Bay Area BMXers sitting out on the point, coming on around. Gamaliki got it going on. 10 bike, Cohen Bundy sitting in the 2 slot. Gamaliki and Bundy. Gamaliki going to get the win. Bundy going to get the second, followed up by the 7 bike of Aiden Regal and the 9 bike Braxton Miller rounding out the top 4. All right. Getting everything dialed back in. Track good. Gate good. Eleven-year-old expert main moto number 96 got Fox, Frederick, O'Neill, Brad Mueller, Edwards, Black, Antill, and McConnell. And, man, ain't no 11-year-old ought to be able to get a gate like that cat. He has gone out way fast. Cole Frederick, New Ulm, Minnesota, full tilt. Second rack 11-year-old experts coming through the section right now. It's Fox bringing them back, going to go Frederick for the win. Fox is going to get the second, followed up by the 20 of O'Neill and the T-bike of Edwards. 12-year-old experts, Hernandez, Allen, Worth, Howell, Isaacs, Delaney, Rasmussen, Zimmerman. Coming in the corner, Banyan Howe, got it going on. Yes, colors. Out of the Tulsa turns, got Zimmerman sitting in the 2 slot. Worth sitting on the 3 spot. Respis sitting on the 4. Coming back, Banyan Howe going to get the win. Lucas Zimmerman, Wyatt Worth. And rounding out the top 4, Parker Respis. 13-year-old experts got Wood, Haney, Kirby, along with Gardner, Engler, Tucker, Tree Rise, and Reese. Out of turn number 1, the world champion. Got it going on. Thomas Tucker. Tucker and Tree Rise running 1 and 2. It's Tucker, Tree Rise, Haney, Kirby sitting in that 4 slot. Coming on in, it's going to go Tucker for the 1. Tree Rise with the 2. Followed up by the 13 of Haney and the 7 bike of the Hammer, Kenan Wood. 14 experts, Woolsey, Silver, Flores, Yankee, Choate, Bramer, Hobby, and Mazaris. Pistol Pete getting it on one more time. He got company beating on the door. Hobby coming after him. It is Choate and Hobby. 2 of them coming down through the section. The B bike in the 3 slot is Flores. It is Choate. Pistol Pete going to get the win. Hobby with the 2, Flores with the 3, and looked like the 5 bike. Landon Woolsey rounding out the top 4. 15 experts got Wing, Wood, Chuzzik, Landwehr, Polk, Schaefer, Nelson, and Holman. Turn 1 action. Down the straightaway, this cat checking out right here. Dylan Wood, full tilt colors, got Wing in the 2 slot. It is Wood and Wing. Hudzik, Chudzik, Hank the Tank on the 3. Bringing them back to the line. It's going to go Wood, Wing, Chudzik, Schaefer, Polk. He don't wanna. He going to run it. We got 1 with a flat. That was for 7th and 8th. All the points help, right? Good job, buddy. Hey, the way I've been talking this weekend, I thought that was a gunshot, man. I had me ducking. 16-year-old experts got Marsh, Bates, Campbell, Clapp, Koo, Freewalk, Moniger, and Peebles. Oh, I'm going to give me a phone. Going to get my phone back. iPhone 20. iPhone 20, Dad. I know they're out. Bringing it back. Big Gavin got it going on. Bring it to the line. Gavin Freewalk for the 1. Patrick 2 for the 2. Ryan Martz with the 3. You know what that means. Hey, all y'all that have been trying to text Gavin all weekend, you can start back up now. He's going to get his phone back. He won all 3 days. His daddy took his phone away from him, being big old mean dad. I got to share this story because I've been saying it all weekend. Took his phone away, said, I'll give you your phone back. You win all 3 days. And he won. He won big time. Now I think you got to hold out for a brand new phone. Papa says, I'm going to take his phone away every race. I'm going to find something. I'm going to find something to make me take his phone away every race. He would have won anyway, even with that phone. 17 to 20-year-old experts, Bramer, Wood, Welch, Lee, Afu, White, Nelson, and Langford. Man, this is oh, look who's out front. Alpha Colors getting it done. Man, they got it going. This class has been shook up all weekend long. Coming to the corner, Bryant White sitting on the top spot right now. That's Cameron Wood, Afu, Welch, then White, then Bramer, then Lee. Oh, my. I think 3 different winners in that class all weekend long. 21 to 25-year-old experts, Novice, Page, Dudek, Vance, Hendren, and Bright. 41 by sitting out front, Jason Bright, Lindenwood University, O'Fallon, Missouri. It is Bright, got the 9 by Dudek sitting in the 2 slot. Bright and Dudek coming out. Bright going to get the win. National Age Group number 9, Dudek. Vance with that 3. Man, we're winding them down. President's Cups are on the line. 26 to 35-year-old experts got Hilbrick, Feltman, Austin, Goff, Wilcox, Sutton, Martins, and Hungerford. Throwdown colors, throwdown colors sitting out front in this one, Matt Wilcox. Wilcox sitting out front, got the 22 bike. Martins sitting in the 2 slot. It is Wilcox and Martins. Oh, Martins down the corner. Wilcox for the win. Followed up by the 6 bike. Sutton ended up with the second. Crossbones. And then Austin. (36 to 40-year-old expert veers by Bruner, Gresham, Scott, Pollock, Taylor, Johnson, and Adamwe. Hoorah! Adam Scott got it going on. Coming in out of the corner. He's looking for 5 out of 6 for the weekend. Coming in and out of that final turn, Adam Scott going to get the win. Bruner's going to get the second, followed up by the 4 by Johnson and the 9 by of Taylor, rounding out the top 4. Yeah, how about my buddy Adam Scott winning 5 out of 6 main events he was in this weekend. Just put it down in Cruiser on Friday. (41 to 45-year-old experts got Topper, Steinmetz, and Nelson. Out of the corner down the backside. Through the Tulsa turn, 41-45 experts got a 15 bikes. Fred Topper out in front. Steinmetz sitting in the 2 slot. Nelson on the 3, bringing it to the line. Topper going to get the win. The Panda going to get the deuce. That's Steinmetz, Nelson with the 3. 46 to 50-year-old experts on the track got Keelan, Prince, Brown, Bonneau, Matone, Kelly, Miller, and Downey. Out of turn number 1, Double D got it going on. Daylight Cycles, Drew Downey. Got the whole world coming after him. Out of the Tulsa turn, it is Downey. Downey's got the 2 bike. Donovan Miller sitting in a second. Hey, watch yourself, guys. Coming out of the corner, it is Downey. Downey going to win. Miller going to get the second, followed up by the 73 bike of Matone. (51 and over experts got Slowful, Roop, Gigante, and Coover. Coming out of turn number 1, Big Daddy Eric Roop sitting out front, got the Coove sitting in that 2 slot. It is Big Daddy. One more time, Eric Roop, Bob Coover, Papa G. Coming out of the final turn, Big Daddy Eric Roop, perfect weekend for that cat. Bob Coover with the second, Alfonso Gigante with the 3, James Slova with the 4. And that concludes the racing for the President's Cup Sooner Nationals here in Tulsa. I want to thank y'all for coming out. Thank you, Darby. Because I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere. All right. Hey, we'll see you next weekend down in Phoenix. We got some President Cup results coming up. We're going to do the President's Cup results. Appoint them, post them points and all that stuff. All right, brother. Phoenix, Arizona next weekend. The weekend after that, we're going to be in Florida. Marvin, always a pleasure, my friend. Clean up my mess.